Got an octave drop going on my Boss Poly shifter. But on my thaw amp. Okay, I'm good to go. So I'm Aaron Hallett. I write original Christian rock. I just did a buzz cut last night again. This is like my favorite. You literally just don't do anything for like 3 weeks with your hair. I am growing my beard out a little longer. I usually trim it shorter, but it's freaking cold out, and this just keeps the cold air off my face. I'm not going to go like mountain man long or anything, but... If you're a guitar player, you know that pain. You're sitting there turning and turning, like, why isn't this string going in tune? And you're freaking doing the wrong tuning peg. Sometimes when I'm doing this, I just think one of those ever-tuned guitars might be worth some money. Okay, so drop octave. I'm going to need a little extra sizzle on this to make it sound good. I kind of like that. Maybe that's the chorus or something. So I'm just making this stuff up. Like I said, original Christian rock. The original part means just making it up. I think I'm going to set the tempo and run with this. There we go. I'm going to do the thing. So I'm going to grab this, go copy, paste onto another track. So the exact same performance. I'm going to pan the first one a little bit to the left. This one is predominantly right. So the first one is on the thaw amp. This one's on Bias Effects 2. Bias Effects 2 has this handy little mixer and dual signal routing. Not bad. And then the thing to do to really separate stereo-wise is a pitch shifter, built-in Logic plugin. I've already got this saved, but I'm just going down 1 cent, up 1 cent, mixes 100%. I'm turning down the one that's layering the right side. I think I'm also going to throw this modulation I keep using on. That way that verse riff is super tight, but it's stereo, like I multi-tracked it, without taking the time to sit here and play it absolutely perfect and punch in and copy-paste. This way, it's just done, and then I have a straight-through performance. I think I'm going to do pedal off standard tuning overdub right now. So that's just the chorus overdub. Okay, so right side, normally a similar sound, but I'm going to change it over to the thaw amp. The plugin shut off because of low latency mode. Doesn't matter, I could hear it so I could track. Okay, maybe I just had too much crap going on and low latency mode was like, I can't compensate for that, dude. Yeah, I use these overdubs also as like an outline, so when I'm doing the bass and the drums, I can look over and be like, oh, that's where I am. So that's why I'm color coding and all that. Okay, so clean stuff. All right, so I'm going to reduce those just by a little, not as much, because I want them to be slightly more prevalent. So here, I think I will do a little bit. I'm only going to do the one side. Okay, so now I'm going to just go into automation because I'm going to do a guitar solo on this third verse, but there's no way you're going to hear it over what's happening otherwise, so I got to turn it down. Bass acquired, and I'm going to try and see if I can go all the way down an octave and still get this to sound okay. I'm going to do standard tuning, and then I'm going to do stuff after the fact, because that's a little over the top too much. This doesn't go that far. All right. I was successfully using the pedal to tune the bass down, but an octave is just too far, so it ain't happening. Just give it a little stereo depth. Gonna also incorporate the flex pitch thing I was doing on some previous albums. So this is gonna track this thing. I'm only gonna put this in the chorus. It's good enough in the verse, and I want that to drop out anyway. But this will track the pitches. I didn't play anything majorly complicated. So once it does that, just hit create MIDI data. It'll punch out MIDI data. The very first hit always misses it. Guaranteed. So I haven't been doing that, but, you know, different methods for different songs. I'm going to do drums next, so I just have to delete the loop, slide over, and play. I'll be over there. Hey, before I do the drums, I just thought I might throw some lead on with this thing. I ran into the house right after I did the drums because I had to pee. I put down some lyrics on the way in and out of the house and got an idea for the verse, so I'm just going to do it before I forget it. It's like, don't mess up, don't mess up, don't mess up. Because I suck at remembering something 2 seconds later, so... Feeling like you're not a step, but I'm the only one, although I know it's not right. Feeling like you're not a step, they hang the only one. Feeling like you're not a step, they hang the only one. I'm gonna do an intro chorus. They hang the only one. That's it. I mean... I just improvise, come up with a song. I follow a basic outline, usually just verse, chorus 3 times. In this case, I threw a pre-chorus in between and a little intro chorus, like a half. But, you know, it's subject to change every day. Verse is exactly the same. The chorus I did different takes. Anyway, these lyrics, though, they're going to be copy-pasted to the bottom of the description box. The middle of the description box has where you can find me online, purchase, and stream my music. The top of the description box has a link. That's Bible teaching. I say in the beginning it's Christian rock. I'm not one to go on and on about that, so I don't, but that's there as a resource. There's a lot of subjective teaching online, which means they're importing something, twisting the meaning, usually denominational, traditional stuff, but other stuff too. This is the exception to that. It's objective teaching. What does it actually say? What were the writers intending? Grammar translation from the original languages. It's just good teaching, nothing else added, so it's a resource if you want to check it out. I write a song every morning. Just come out here and do it. I'm getting more practice in, just trying new things. It keeps evolving. Yeah, here we are. So I don't come out here and do like new fancy stuff every day. I just keep coming out and doing the same thing, but you know, that's fine. And like I said, I keep getting better and better at it. So if you listen to stuff that's older, it sounds a little meh. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.